So let's solve this particular problem together using the Python programming language. This tutorial is targeted for the beginners who are getting their hands dirty in writing Python code. So the problem here is that given the list of any length at all, you should return the median, okay? The median number of that particular list. So doing that, we have to follow some couple of steps. Finding the median, the first thing you have to do is to sort out the list and then find the middle number. That's if the length of this your list is odd. So if the length is odd, then the median is the middle number. So you can see over here, the length here is odd because you have about 5 numbers in this particular list or 5 items in this list. But if it's even, then the median is the sum of the two middle numbers divided by 2. So we have to write a Python code in order to solve this, so that given any list at all, that code will be able to return the median for us. So let's do that together. So first of all, as I said earlier, we have to sort this particular data. So in Python data.sort, we'll sort out this data for you. We rearrange the data in ascending order. And to make sure that's working, we can just print this out and we can call this our sorted data, and inside here we can put in our data. So I'll just quickly run this to check if our data is sorted. So you can see our sorted data is working right here. So we have 4, 6, 5, 8, 9. And now you can see we have 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, which has been arranged properly. So now from here, after sorting it, we have to check if this length of our list is actually odd or even. But before we even do that, let's get the length of our list. So I'll just call this data length. You can call it anything at all. And this data length is equal to our length of our data. So this will get the total numbers or the total items in our list. Now, after getting that, you have to check if it's even or odd. And to check, we can use the modulus operator. So you know the data length modulo 2, if the result is equal to 0, that means it's even. If the result is equal to 1, that means it's odd. So you can quickly do that by doing if the data length, and to use the modulus operator, we can just use the percent sign, and if it's equal to 0, then I can quickly print here that, okay, we are working with even data length, right? And we can even embed the data length in here. So I will use string for this. Then from here, we have to get the two middle numbers. Since it's even, we have to get the two middle numbers. So I'll call this middle 1, if I'm spelling middle correctly, middle 1. And the second one will be what? Middle 2. So like specifying two variables on the same line. So middle 1, middle 2, and this will be equal to our data in data length. So we have to get the first one. So the first one will be data at data length, and to get that, we divide it by 2. So when we divide the data length by 2, this will give us the middle number, but we want to shift one step. So let me put in one number here so that it will make this even in order to explain what I'm trying to do for you guys. So I'll just put 7 right here. So in case it's even, which this one is even, we have to find these two numbers. Okay, so to find these two numbers, first we are dividing this list by 2. So when we divide this list into 2, we'll get it will be on, let's say 8. Let's say if it's on 8, then we want to shift one step backwards to get 5. Okay, so that's data length divided by 2. So we are dividing it to be an integer, right? Even though it's an even number, so we are dividing it to be an integer, and then we have to shift one step backwards, so we'll subtract 1 from it. So this will be our first middle number. And to get a second middle number, we'll do the same thing. Data length divided by 2 exactly. So this will grab the two numbers for us. And from here, we can just do our median is equal to middle 1. So I have to make sure I put this in parentheses so that I add them correctly. So middle 1 plus middle 2, all divided by 2. And this is going to give us our median. So I'll just print this, and I'll say median is equal to our particular median we have found. So this is in the case where the length of our data is even. So let's do it for odd, which is also pretty simple. So for odd, I'll just put else here, because if it's not even, it has to be odd. So else our number or our median, we can just do it strictly. Our median here it's equal to our data length divided by 2. So this will just give us the middle number, data length divided by 2, and that will give us the middle number. And of course that middle number is our median. So I'll just paste it here, and now we have to try it out. So the moment of truth, let's just run this and then we'll solve it together ourselves. All right, so first data length is even. Let me count: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5, 6, which is even number. So the median here is 6.5. So let's see. The middle number is between 6 and 7, and 6 and 7 will give us 13. So if you divide 13 by 2, you get 6.5, and this is working. So let's remove one number here. Let me remove 7, and removing 7, our median should be 5. So let's test it out in a case where our list is odd. So median is 6. Let me see, how come 6? Okay, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, so median is 6. Yeah, it's true. Rearrange it, 1, 2, 1, 2. So the median here becomes 6, which is right. So this is how easy you can write a code to return the middle number or the median in any type of list. If you like this tutorial, give me a thumbs up and let me know other interesting beginner level Python problems you want us to solve. If you want a series on this too, let me know so that I'll make more videos like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.